You're watching Force 13's live streaming service.
I think we missed it.
Your train has no tracks and is on its side and leaking poisonous gas everywhere over the project.
Where is the damn hole?
Part off the wall. The 19 and the 17 off the wall.
Confirmed tornado, right as you say that.
What? Mapped what I believe to be the center point of Irma.
That's the wrong answer. Live from Force 13 headquarters. What a time, we are here once again on Force 13 Sundays. My name's Nathan Foy and we're here again in the studio during the holidays. Force 13 Sundays, we're here now. My name's Nathan Foy, I've said all this already. Let's introduce my team. We've gone completely nuts over the last 2 or 3 weeks, where the point where I don't even know what's going on anymore. The fact of the matter is I'm in this room doing a live stream for 1 hour tonight, and we're doing lots of uploads in the next few days, and we've got our big New Year's stream coming up soon as well. We've also done a little bit of branding, which I think is quite cool. And also at the bottom there you can see on our little ticker what's to come on our channel over the next few days, so that will keep everyone busy. And also our Ultimate fans, Category 5 and Category 4 Ultimate fans there at the bottom of our picture. Alright, well, let's introduce the team just now, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this works. I'm joined by a pillow, Kin, Mark, Strat, and Xavier. Good evening to all of you. Oh, hold on. Something's happening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The pillow has evolved into a person.
It is now.
Pokemon.
Christian.
Hi.
Well, let's talk to Christian then. Hello, Christian. How are you today?
I'm good. Sorry I'm late.
Yes, you are indeed. And
Yeah, I just went...
what is that? Tea?
This is... I don't want to spill it all over my keyboard, but yes, this is tea.
Good night. Yes, thank you. Well, hold on. We just had an intruder again. We've just started.
What?
And now he's gone again. Okay, that's good. So yes, Christian there, did you have a good Christmas festive period?
I did what we could make of it, because this whole year's been, you know... But yeah, it was pretty nice.
Wonderful. Kin, you're also there joining us from the Philippines this morning as it is there.
Yes.
1 day closer to the new year over there already.
Yes, indeed.
Anything interesting going on there?
I mean, nothing's going.
Nothing's going on. Alright, we're joined by Mark
Yes.
as well. Mark, I tried to say this beforehand, but I couldn't hear. Is this your first time on our streams? Because I can't remember.
This is my second.
Second
But
time.
first on the main channel.
Yeah, well,
I did
here
one
it
on
is.
US, but
Oh, I mustn't have seen that one, so it must have been alright then. Nice to have you along with us. Is there anything you'd like to, introduction or anything like that?
not really.
You exist, you are there, and we also... Oh god, here's someone who really exists. We've got Strat in the room, and unfortunately we've got some, Strat has been given some nice little presents, I think.
Yeah. You could say that I had a jolly good fellow come to town. We have some upgrades that are going on here, and I hope everyone got some upgrades of their own to work with this year.
It's utterly ridiculous. Wow, you're enjoying yourself there, clearly.
No, I'm just chilling.
Figure.
Unbelievable. And we've also got Xavier as well. Good evening to you, too.
Hi.
And you've been busy animating hypos, last I heard.
Well, I'm animating historical and typos, yes.
Historical and hypos. I don't know how you managed to balance that up together. I used
try
to
to
do
do
that
them-
8 years ago. It didn't last long.
Yeah, I try to do them in patterns, get like whatever people want next. Like either if they want hypos next, I'll do a hypo next. If they want a historical one next, then I'll do a historical one next. Pretty flexible in that term.
So there they are. That's the whole team with us at this point, and people may drop in halfway through. Who knows? This is Force 13 Sundays, and after the Christmas period, people will probably be dropping in late and hungover and all that. So who knows where we're going to begin today, or indeed where we're going to end. But if you've got any comments or questions for us, as always, we're very happy to take those live on the air. Start your message with Force 13 all in text. And obviously, if you've not got the gist so far, it's very community-oriented and pretty fun show today, as is the case most Sundays. We only don't do Force 13 Sundays when something big's happening. So, yeah, there we go. Please don't make Strat do the voice thing, though. How has our day
that's
been,
fine.
says TDG Tornado.
A lot of staying in bed, to be honest. You know, it's been a long year, I think, for a lot of us, especially since late July. So having some time to sleep in, really, without any work or any stress has been a massive
Yes.
relief.
Well, I tell you what I received this Christmas, because 2 years ago, pretty much, when was it? November 11th, 2018 is when I moved literally from my bedroom to this actually purpose-built room for streaming and all this. So my room has now been like bereft of anything. It's just got a bed. And this room's got all the technology and all that. But now I've got a TV. So I've been given a TV for Christmas for my room. So now I can watch Strat when he takes over live coverage on a storm at night when I go to bed. And I can fall asleep to Strat's annoying voice.
Well, you know, I promise you on any live coverage that Santa Claus won't be around for that. I'll tell you that right now.
Santa
But
Claus.
I do have a... Yeah, I'm not going to use the voice changer.
Good.
But I do have this cool other little thing here on the side, so I can do custom messages and stuff or sound effects. So
this
if
can't
I
be
press
good.
a button, it'll send a message in the stream chat telling people to join the Discord server.
No.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
See that message just in the chat right now? I
Wait,
sent
hold
that
on.
by pressing a single button.
I must have a big delay because I've not seen it yet.
Here, look,
There
look.
it is. There it is.
Yeah,
There it is. I see it.
I'm
Wow.
gonna
Well,
use my camera.
that is somewhat terrifying, really.
I still haven't really... That's the only keybind I actually have that works so
That
far. so
Strat
we're
can
still
now
working
do
on
all
making
that
it
by pressing a button.
Yeah, it's pretty magical.
I need to up my game as well, honestly, because the thing is, we've been doing storms for so long, and this year in particular, we haven't had a break, have we? And we did Hurricane Week because we wanted to raise morale and give people something to shout about. Well, I think we did success in that. And the Force for Good stream. Strat's just been blinded. And
Jesus Christ, so bright.
after all of this work, I haven't had the opportunity really to upgrade any of my stuff software-wise, like this configuration, for instance. I literally made all this banner and stuff in about 10 minutes an hour ago, just to throw up on Force 13 Sun. I quite like it.
No, it is very nice banner.
Should keep it.
Definitely very cool.
Yes, definitely.
All right, we've got loads of questions. One's for Strat. First of all, right, Nerium says, will 2021 be round 2 of 2020?
Please no.
Certainly hope not.
Probably.
Please.
Probably.
Yeah, I just want the El Nino.
We want it to be a no, but if you're looking at it in a realistic concept, it's probably going to be a 2020 repeat. Probably not as much as named stores or anything, but in terms of destruction and landfalls, those are still in the
What on earth's
table.
that?
I got no idea.
Strat, was that you?
No, that was not me. That was not me. That was not me.
Static somewhere. Anyways, I'm thinking maybe it's, You think about 2010 and how active that was, and now it went on to 2011, which remained fairly active, but not quite as much. Still a few decent storms. I'm thinking it's going to be a bit like that.
Yeah, I mean, look, anything less than this year is an improvement, but, you know, we preferably want...
well, there weren't 4 Cat 5s at least.
You know, that's true, but we did have a lot of Cat 4s.
We really did.
Hitting land.
We really did.
It was a rough year.
Can we do 1914 Atlantic Hurricane Season version 2, please?
Well, when did we do version 1?
April Fools.
Probably years ago. Well, we
did. April Fools last
year. I mean, there is a case for doing a new version, and reanalyzed the 1914 season to have 2 storms. The other depression that they marked down had 35 knot winds over the Gulf of Mexico. I think it was a ship report. 35 knots in any case, so that's a tropical storm, and there are other, maybe 6 or 7 other cases that are inconclusive, just not enough data. So there really could have been 8 storms that year, and that 6 of them stayed out to sea.
Why can't we have a year like that every year?
Oh, I guess. Don't ask me on that one. Will we be using the finish line in your New Year's stream again?
Oh, the music piece.
I don't even remember using it last time.
I mean,
we used it in 2018. Who's this? Hold on, someone's just joined us.
Inclusive.
It's Leahy, Ryan Leahy, the reigning Eye of the Storm champion.
Yeah, hello.
You are a green...
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yes.
Whatever, I mean...
You too, Ryan. Very good. Hope you had a good one. You're a green block right now.
Oh dear.
Jeez.
I'm a green block. Well, let's see here.
What is Strat doing?
I just want to wish Ryan Leahy here a very Merry Christmas, and hope he has wonderful...
Strat, are you changing your voice?
No,
Strat.
This is Santa. This is Santa, man. This is not.
You do not sound like Santa at
This
all.
is Santa, man. This is Santa.
Merry Christmas, Strat.
Are you
This is Santa Claus. This is Santa Claus.
You prefer for me to be an elf instead? Is that what you want? Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, that's it. That's the one. That's fantastic.
Is this what you need from me instead? Hi, I'm a Strat elf.
Strat, can you keep that on the whole stream?
Wait, I don't even know how this one sounds.
Exactly.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, no,
Amazing.
I'm gonna disable that for a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Wow.
Yeah.
More questions. Many models are showing an Atlantic storm on the 31st and the 1st. Could this be Kappa or Iden?
You mean Anna. Anna's the first name of 2021. And here's something that I want to say, is that the earliest first named storm, so you know how 2020, swept all those records clean? Well, we could start with that in 2021 if something forms before January 3rd. I'm just saying.
Yeah, thank you for that. And there is an
really on the radar.
There is an outside chance. It's just outside the 5-day period. We had that system that, pardon me, a couple of days ago in the Northern Atlantic that had just the tiniest little bit of a chance. We had it to 10% at one point. Didn't form. So this one will be further south. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next week. What we could have? Could you imagine New Year's Eve? An Atlantic
Tropical storm Anna.
Well, even think about 6Z on New Year's Day, morning time over here in the UK, middle of the night over the Atlantic. Tropical storm Anna forms in the subtropics, or subtropical storm Anna even. And in the UK, we've got low temperatures of -4 here at Force 13 HQ forecasted, and probably -10 in Scotland.
Well, I mean, that's fine, because then it's just a random fish storm, and we don't really have to worry about it at all, you know?
But we do have to worry about it, Strat, because 1 million people want to see us do an update on it.
Well, no, we could do that, but I mean, like, it's not gonna be near land. We could just be
They
like,
want
you
they
know,
want
laid
live
back and
coverage. They want wall-to-wall live coverage on it.
I
It's
will
such an
destroy this
unprecedented
TikTok
event. You must go live all day and all night.
Oh, well, we have the 24/7 stream for that.
We
It's
do.
fine.
We do.
Yeah,
Just make sure
But no,
it doesn't happen.
they'll
Like,
want to hear your elf voice all night.
no, just make sure that doesn't happen 21Z on
Year's
like
Eve.
New Year's Eve. Otherwise, the
No.
animation is ruined.
Well, yeah, there is that. I mean, but yeah, I suppose there is that.
Then we'd have to redo the animation.
I personally wouldn't mind there being something to track on New Year's Eve because then we have something to do.
Well,
When
I
on
guess-
New Year's
but
Eve we're
we
just
can-
going to
we
be
can just-
blabbering on like this all evening unless we're doing another Super Cyclone challenge.
and
Well,
may
yeah,
I-
but we could also do other fun things like cooking or other stuff. Like we got to show for
Watch
like
Strat
our
cook.
cuisine.
I suppose
No,
we could do more
everyone's gonna
games.
cook. Everyone's gonna cook.
Everyone's cooking?
Yeah, everyone's gonna cook. Everyone's gotta bring their A game. I don't know about anyone else here or anyone in the chat, but I've personally been watching a lot of Kitchen Nightmares and Hell Kitchen. I picked up some important charisma and kitchen skills from Gordon Ramsay, and I really want to take them and show everyone what's up. And I
So
hope the chat wants to make some
So
of their
Strat,
cool
let
New
me
Year's
get
dishes
this
as well.
straight. You want to be visited by Gordon Ramsay in one of his kitchen nightmares?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, you're aiming right towards it, Strat. You're doing terribly.
My manwich was a delicacy.
No.
kitchen skills involved preparing at all?
What's that?
What?
Well, Gordon Ramsay, you know what he's like.
Well, yes. I mean,
Gonna shout it's got all day.
I personally think the old British versions rather than the American versions were better because they were more raw.
This food is raw.
But they were.
Where's the lamb
because,
sauce?
you know, American TV's always sanitized and sped up and trivialized and
Yeah,
sensationalized. Anyway, let's get to some more questions. When will we make the 2020 Pacific Hurricane season? We've got a first going on right now because tonight, well, this week, we actually have 2 other team members animating the East Pacific and the North Indian Ocean animations for 2020.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Which
Wow.
marks the first ever occasion where I haven't made the current year's animation in any basin.
It's very Poggies.
I made the
So-
Atlantic one, of course, and I'll be doing the West Pacific one.
So who's doing the East Pac one?
So Army is working on the Eastern
Ethan?
Pacific one right now.
Oh.
And the North Indian Ocean animation, it's a bit of a gamble, but it's being animated by Thomas Schwendt.
Oh no.
Bit of a gamble, I know, but we'll see how it goes.
As long as it's not some kind of fake Team Hypo disguise.
You're gonna have to review the video file before it airs.
Of course
this time,
I
Nathan.
will,
Just
yes.
gonna let
Yes,
you know.
I will
Yeah.
indeed. Absolutely. There was loads more questions and we've got talking too much and I've lost them now. There it is. Can we describe the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season? How long have you got?
How many words do we have for that?
150.
No, we should do it like in one word. In just one word.
One
One
word.
word.
Okay.
A disaster.
That's
That's 2 words. That's 2 words.
Oh.
How about just disastrous?
See, that's a single word. That works.
Ay, ay, ay.
They are.
Just bad. That's 2 words.
Why, Strat?
Right. Stop.
My God.
Just for me, I would say laborious.
Just malicious.
Malicious.
Exhausting.
Stratifying.
Stratifying, yes. That's it.
Gratifying.
Yeah. Alright.
What's so stratifying about this year to you? You tell me that real quick.
Oh my god.
Tell me.
As you can see, we have hit the skids, folks, with
gotta
Strat.
explain.
Have really dropped.
There's not much stratifying about this year. It's been a lot of staying inside and a lot of bad storms. Hoping 2021 can be a bit more fun and easygoing. I know we're going to be
Alright, that's enough. Strat. Strat.
This was America's Got Talent.
On Twitch.
If this was America's Got Talent, I would immediately strike you like Simon Cowell.
Oh, wow.
Wow. It's all coming out tonight.
Well, now I know why you got cold this year.
Oh dear.
He's perfect.
You got on the naughty list.
He's perfect for that. Anyway, Lucas says it's me. Hello there from Jackbox. What have you been up to? What was the most sarcastic gift you got for Christmas this year?
Oh, this year.
Well, any year, I
got
suppose.
a streaming goat toy.
Any year,
I
suppose.
literally got a streaming goat toy.
Oh my!
I got a giant canvas painting of a stock market bull with a lot of like dollars in the background this year.
Well, that's not ironic at all, is it?
Well, it clashes pretty well with the Bear Gang hat that I have, and the Jerome Powell money printing shirt that I have, and the other canvas thing that I have of the Lord and Savior Jordan Belfort from The Wolf of Wall Street. So,
right.
You know, just filling
how about you? Nice hat.
Thank you. It's a Christmas hat. Yeah.
With a paper hat and the ears thing. 3 hats.
Nice combination.
I'm sorry.
Oh, now Christian's being interrupted. That's the second one tonight. Who's going to be interrupted next? All right. So, go on then, Strat. What were you saying?
Wait, I wasn't even saying it. I was looking to the side of my screen because I'm in a fantasy football final right now.
What, right now?
I didn't say anything. But, yeah, well, I mean, the games are going on all day, but yeah. I do want to briefly say hello to Random News Weather Service who say they just subscribed. So,
hey,
welcome to the 413 family, I guess.
So you've picked a good time to subscribe.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's the off-season, the tropics globally are more quiet, you know, 30% does happen in the southern hemisphere, but we're open to do a lot of fun things still. We have a lot of videos in the backlogs right now that are still having to come out. We got a lot of, I guess, new production things as well in the off-season.
I mean, it's going to end up here. We're going to end up having taken 6 weeks to push out the backlog from Hurricane Week.
Yeah, that's true.
At this rate,
it's gonna take us a while to get that out. But you know, in the meantime, we have other things that are doing things. The Earthquake channel has been having its 24/7 earthquake coverage going on, and that's been very cool to watch. And I know that the UK channel just had the Storm Bella webcam showing off like what was actually going on.
Oh, we can show it actually. Hold on a minute. We can go there now. Hopefully.
Nice.
All right.
There it is, the Force 13 UK stream right now. For the roof cam showing actually some clear skies at the moment out there. It was alright today. We've got a massive low pressure in the area. You can just about see it on that map. Currently it got a pressure here at Force 13 HQ, 973 millibars. It's been like that since 2 PM. We bottomed out earlier in the evening at about 972.4. So that's interesting. That's the view outside right now, and
very low pressure.
There's a vehicle there as well. So just in case you wanted to see someone park their car at night, you can. On Force 13 UK.
Yeah, I guess the other thing too, the other venture that we're exploring to start hopefully in the near future, we have to still set things up, is Twitch streaming, because we know people like games and stuff, but this isn't really usually the platform for it, so we want to take it and build an audience on that platform as well. We already have the Twitch account reserved. It's called F13 Plays, F13 Plays. If you want to drop a preliminary follow. What? It's gonna be fun. I know. I'm actually gonna try to get good at Minecraft.
Well, we wanted to separate the brand, didn't we?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You know, despite how much we love playing certain games like Among Us, that's very fun to do, and we did a stream of it. You know, this channel isn't really the best place for that in terms of what our audience expects. They're okay with
not unless
getting to know who we are. Yeah. Well, New Year's Eve, other things, charity events, those are different. But I'm just talking about, in general. And that's why we're doing a little bit of a branding mix and separation, so we can have those audiences keep what they're really expecting. And I think it's going to be really exciting.
Well,
There's some
I guess
content planned there already.
There's no confusion about where people what people are into, where they get what they want. I suppose.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, we had another comment there as well. Tell Strat to burn his voice changer. Ethan earlier said
I just downloaded
to clean your bloody room. Ethan said.
I did actually clean my room a bit. I had a bit of a cold last weekend from after shoveling all the snow from that snowstorm last week. And I got sick from it because out there for so long in the cold. So, I had to clean my room. I do have a funny story from that actually, though. And I was definitely whining about it afterwards. I had to go and shovel like a foot of snow.
You were whining.
Bottom. So it took me a really long time to do it because of the fact that it was so heavy and it was sticking to the shovel and stuff. It took like 2 hours. I'm finished. I did the whole driveway and the stairs. I'm going up to go inside the house. I didn't realize that the front door is locked. And the garage where I first exited the house is also locked because I was stupid, and the key to the garage is inside the house, which is locked at the front door. And my phone is dead, so I can't call my mom, who's inside the house, to tell her to come get me. And I can't ring the doorbell because she's working. If she's working, then it'd be like really interrupting her work. So what I have to do is trudge in a foot of snowdrift to the back door, like the back gate to the backyard, and try to open it. Realize that it's stuck because there's so much snow on each side, and then just decide I give up. I throw the shovel over the fence and then attempt to climb the fence to get onto the other side into the backyard to walk to the unlocked back door. But since I was so tired, my arm was so weak after like 2 hours, I pull myself over and I immediately just fall over into the snow on the other side.
Like a squirrel that's been shaken off a tree.
Yeah, pretty much. It really was quite disturbing. And if you're gonna
Put me to a squirrel, I kind of have to, make it sound a little bit like one briefly. I just fall and I was covered in snow, and I had to pick up the shovel and drag myself to the snow drift.
Don't like it, Strat. We don't like it. We don't like it.
What do you mean you don't like me?
That
It's
sucked.
nearly as bad as this parkour
That
incident during the
sucked. Your
freaking-
voice changer sucked.
It's nearly as bad as when hurricane season ended and you had the sparklers going on all at once.
Look,
Look, here we go. Here we go. No, there we go. Strat, people are saying en masse. No more of this. Not this again. Mute the Strat. Burn it. His voice didn't sound different. That's a good one. Yes, and
anyone that says that gets cold.
Yes, storm
They don't have a
question.
choice.
Storm-related questions. There was a question about whether Eta was a Category 5. We've been over that a few times. Does anyone in
No.
here think that it is or was?
No.
No. Okay.
155, but not 160.
What is the chances of 5 storms in January?
0.
What? 0.
0%.
0 and 0.
5 storms in January.
Well,
Unless the world decides that physics does not exist anymore, 0 storms.
I mean, they could be talking globally, like 5 storms for like Southern
If 5
Hemisphere,
storms
which is
globally, that's a
possible.
chance, because Southern Hemisphere and all, but like 5 storms in January in the Atlantic, 0% chance of that happening.
Outrageous. J.H. Nelson says, I just finished watching Titanic and I didn't cry. Does this mean I'm cold and emotionless?
Let me put it to you nicely. Yes.
Oh, there you go then.
Nice.
Oh, that's cruel.
Fine by me. Did we... oh no, that's someone saying that yes. People are just confirming that we do have Zeta as upgraded to Category 3. Does everyone agree with that, or is there some disagreement on that?
There were ship reports during the storm event, so I don't think there's much disagreement.
I'm not even going to comment on that situation.
Yeah. And just a
We had
reminder...
a 2020 animation.
We did. And just... Oh yes, we'll get onto that in a moment. Just reminding people of who is who on this chat, because these are faces that some people haven't seen so much. Obviously, you can see Strat, and he is the person that most people know for his antics. We've got Christian there with the hats, looking all right.
With the Santa hat, the Christmas cracker paper hat, and the ears.
And this is actually the first chat we've had Christian live since our meetup, right?
Since the meetup, yeah, definitely.
A few weeks ago now. That was an interesting day, to say the least. We jumped on Michael Scott's bus, and the rest was history. Then we've also got Kin. They are in our Philippines team, an expanding team right now. They've been going since June, July time. And the Philippines channel actually on Facebook is doing pretty well. You can find it on F13PH. Type in just the letters and numbers and you'll get straight there. So there's Kin. And you are... Where exactly are you again? Luzon?
In Bulacan.
Bulacan. Yes. We've also got Mark there too, who is joining us for the second time in New York. Strat as well, who isn't paying attention. Oh yes, we already did Strat. Sorry,
I'm
Strat first. And then I was going through the order. And then Xavier as well, who joins us from the US East Coast. Are you particularly coastal?
I've lived in coast pretty much all my life. I've either lived in the East Coast, like because I've lived in North Carolina, Maryland, New Jersey, and then I lived in California once upon a time. So I've always been coastal.
Wow, didn't know that. Well, there you go. We learn something new every day. What are the storms that are most likely to have their wind speeds increase during the post-season analysis, and which storms are worthy to be retired? There's a heavy question.
I think any reanalysis is already done in the animation, but
from us, yes.
In terms of retiring, that's really dependent on whether a country submits a storm, and then international panels can talk about what deserves to be, but then people are going to be biased based on their own geographic location and stuff. So we'll find out for both 2020 season and 2019 season, probably in the spring, hopefully, about what's going to go on with that.
I did hear something. I don't quote me on this, but I think I saw on the World Meteorological Organization's site that the Hurricane Committee meeting is going to be held in May. So very late, if that is true. I mean, I don't think they've ever done it in May before. I think they're doing it probably because, Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be a very interesting meeting. We're going to find out the retired storm names for both 2019 and 2020. So that's going to be a very interesting to fall. And then, I guess, and then there's also the question of...
They should televise the conference.
They should. You can't... I tried to find, streams of it or whatever, but no.
They should let just us make an announcement. Let us do the recording for them. We'll stream it.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Force 13 covers the WMO meeting.
If no one else will, sure.
Get a press release pass to it. Is that even a thing? Do they have press passes?
I doubt.
It's a shame.
And how many storms do we have globally? Probably too many. I haven't even checked that number at this point.
And also with the committee, we're going to figure out what's going to happen with the future of the Greek alphabet, because we've had so many Greek storms that cause a lot of damage. I mean, we've had...
I was going to mention that.
In Texas.
Yes.
We've had Delta, which became a Category 4, of course, and...
Is that up to the WMO, though, or is that up to NOAA?
I think that's up to the World Meteorological Organization.
Of who gets to retire storms? That's the World Meteorological Organization.
No, what the naming list is.
Yes.
The naming, that's the World Meteorological Organization.
So, obviously, on Christmas Eve, we released the 2020 Atlantic Hurricane Season animation, and it's the first time we've had to reflect on that, really. Strat, you were bigging it up, weren't you?
Yeah, and I do have to personally say it was really an extraordinary experience to see over 1,000 people come out for a video
That
premiere.
was really crazy. I mean, that's just
Like I was honestly in a car during the
apparently.
premiere.
It's
but
a
had to
shame
do
that
there.
it didn't come in time. But I think on YouTube now you can do pre-shows live.
Now you can't. Well, it's like in early 2021. They're rolling out these.
Oh, they
There's
are?
also going to be two. There's also going to be two new premiere countdown timers. So you're not going to have the same dreadful one that we had.
Oh my god, that one sucks.
And we're going to be switching away as soon as we can. Don't worry about that.
Took them long enough on that one. What if the other two are worse, Strat?
Oh, I'll be quite scared about that. Hold up, though. We got a new guest here.
Hello!
Oh dear.
Oh no.
What did I
Christ, what was that?
I hope that you were a good boy and got great gifts from me this year.
Oh my god.
I really hope so.
Thomas
Wow.
Schwent, good evening.
Strat,
Good
I think you're
evening.
getting
What was
cold
that?
next Christmas.
Sorry about that clown.
Oh, that was just our friend
Yeah.
Santa. He likes to stop in every once in a while, man.
Yeah,
Strat, I'm just
Strat,
gonna
how's
say
he been,
this.
man?
Well, that wasn't me. That was Santa. I don't
Shut
know.
up.
I know, I
He's
said,
right.
how's he been?
You got the wrong guy.
How's Santa been, dude?
Yeah, he's been good. He had some milk and cookies here a couple nights ago, you know?
That's great. So you had some milk and cookies at your place a couple nights ago, huh?
No,
Yeah.
no. I had
Yeah,
Chinese
I'm
food,
sure you
actually.
did.
I
Strat,
had
if you're gonna
Chinese food,
imitate,
actually.
if you're gonna
I'm sure it
imitate
had
Chinese
some nice
food, you're gonna
pecans
find
in
yourself
it
on the
and
naughty
some
list.
peanuts and...
No. Dude, I ate Chinese food on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I had roast pork buns this year. I didn't have
Wh-
milk and cookies.
Why did you have cookies, milk, and Chinese food?
I didn't have cookies and milk. That's the thing. Nathan, let me help you.
No, I'm not helping you,
Strat.
Strat. I'm not helping you.
Okay, hold on.
Very
Your
strange
behavior has been dreadful.
You heard, Thomas, you heard from the wrong guy real quick. You don't. You gotta like take a step back here and stop accusing me of eating them.
It doesn't help that it cut out a lot. Anyway.
Wait, cut out that time?
Yeah, it cut out most of the time, Strat. We just didn't have the heart to tell you.
You're lying.
Nope, not at all. Watch the stream back.
I have some exciting news for you, Nathan.
Yes.
The Northern Indian Ocean Cyclone season animation is done.
He's finished it. There we
Yay.
go.
I finished it.
But will it be accurate?
No.
No. Yes, I thought so.
2021 Team Hypo, I bet.
We've
Yeah,
given
that's exactly
Thomas
what it
a lot
is.
of
New Year's
responsibility
Day
with
Team
this
Hypo.
one. So when do we think we'll
Better
be
redeem
releasing it
yourself.
then?
I don't know. I'm gonna send it to you here in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so we'll probably release that on January the 1st.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
You guys will be able to see the premiere?
There's another...
Oh, people in chat are already saying that they're afraid that I have not made the Northern Indian Ocean.
Be
season.
very afraid. Will there be a blooper reel compilation this year? Probably. I haven't begun yet, but I will probably on New Year's Eve itself. That's what I usually do, last minute. Stick it all together, watch through all of our coverage, and grab all of the blooper material. Hey, actually, whilst I've got the floor, if you out there have seen bloopers this year, and you know where to find them, send them to our email address, contact@force13.com. It'll make our lives a lot easier. If you know a blooper and you know where it is, link it to us. You can get the time caption on the YouTube link as well on the sharing options. So I'd love to see those because we've probably forgotten about half of them.
Is there any memorable ones from this year in particular?
I just can't think. There will have been.
Yeah, I'm sure there has been, like...
Oh, well, Hurricane Week was one big car crash. There's a comment there about that. I mean,
What?
my side of Hurricane Week, the live streaming was an
Oh,
abomination
the
at times,
that.
wasn't it?
I mean, that's mostly
storm
that wasn't the whole week.
No, not the whole week, but you can get the best parts out of that. I mean, I know there have been a few interesting voice recording bloopers. this year.
Ah, yes, I have a few of those.
You've got a few as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I had some as well. that
I
I'll be
said,
sending
oh, I
in.
said Hurricane Camille of 1989. That was one of them. That was the
Burning
one that
Down
I
Ladies
remember.
Volume. Burning Down Ladies Volume.
Oh dear.
I think I think another blooper would probably be the way I left the Super Cyclone Challenge because I just abruptly left.
Well, there was
Didn't
that,
answer
yes.
Didn't answer the last question, just said I had to go to dinner and immediately left without taking the final question.
Alright, more questions. Are we doing Jackbox tonight?
If we end in 20 minutes, not really enough time.
If we are, we're doing it on the gaming channel. Right?
Yeah, where did Christian go? Christian would be the one doing it. He's vanished, so doesn't look like it here. But gaming might just throw up a stream at any opportunity. What's the funniest storm name ever?
Either Enid Fanny or Long Wang.
Long Wang takes the cake.
I'm in the Canadian camp personally.
It depends. It depends on whether you take in translations or not.
I mean,
Google translating names are the best.
Because of course,
It's
Typhoon
funny.
Dianmu would win.
Kid knows what I'm talking about.
What's Dianmu?
Dianmu in Chinese, Typhoon Electronic Mother.
Really?
Colin is a great name just because how stupid it became in 2016.
Yeah, but
You've also got Typhoon Rhododendron.
What about
Try
Typhoon
spelling that
Manga,
one.
though? That's a pretty funny name.
Only because
Strat,
you
no.
were the meme.
Oh, speaking of memes, remember I know you've seen it, Nathan. A couple other people have, but not everyone's seen it. You know that cooking strat video that you made back in like
Oh, here
April?
we go. This one.
You literally
no.
threw
Gotta
me into
brag.
an oven and took old audio clips from actual recorded calls with me in them and like placed them over myself getting cooked alive. For
Here we go.
comedy. That was submitted as a video in like a You Laugh You Lose on like an actual Twitch stream that had for a stream that has 30,000 followers or so, and it made them lose. They laughed at
I
it.
can't believe that.
What?
Have you,
It is
have you got
quite
it for
funny.
us?
Do you need the clip or just the actual?
Oh, we
video?
need the clip.
Okay, I
Yeah.
gotta scroll back up my private conversation with Nathan to get this real quick.
Okay, whilst we wait for that.
Wait,
While we wait for that, here's a screaming go.
Yeah.
I need the sound effects.
That's good. That's
All right, I gotta go for a minute.
What do you think
Good
of the
night.
CSU's predictions for 2021 Atlantic Hurricane season? Do we think it's accurate based on long-term trends? What are our own thoughts on that? They're predicting active again, aren't they?
It's
Well-
definitely in the cards. I mean, after 2020, I don't see this year pulling like what 2005 to 6 did, because 2006 was much less active than 2005. I don't see that happening again, considering the fact that all of the long-range things have kept us at least into El Niño into at least early summer. I mean, there's been some things that take us into.
Oh, we've lost his audio.
Oh, I thought that was me going for a
I
moment.
was wondering what happened there for a
Rip.
second.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
Something
I
must have gone
the-
snap.
Ooh.
I don't know. The audio just went.
we have the Nathan.
Oh, here we
It's
go.
ready to be shared.
Thank you.
There we go.
What is this?
Can I click play?
Yes,
Cooking
no, yes.
strat.
This
Now
is
you
this
can.
is you laugh you lose. This isn't like you laugh you lose. You give a video clip and they have to react to it and try not to laugh.
All right.
Ridiculous.
Not laughing. Not laughing yet.
Strat in the oven at 200
No.
degrees.
No.
As David would say, got him!
What
Really
does the
went.
cooked strat look like?
Lost the strat though, how about that?
What is? Yeah. Oh gosh. Strat's on fire.
Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy. Imagine losing the Strat Omega Lol.
Ay, ay, ay. So that's just a little window on what Strat's life's like. Very interesting.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, for that to happen from something that we made satirically, I mean, that's quite good. Yeah, we need to make more. And in
Yes,
matter
we
of fact, plenty of people have been asking
Yes.
about more cooking strap videos. Lucas, they're saying, needs a sequel with Nelson. Mmm.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Except this time we're exposing more of the. Except, of course, the sound bites of us digging deeper into the legend of Tropical Storm 4213.
Yes.
Don't do that. No.
Yes.
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 Basically, I mean, people. I imagine right now there's a bit of a fan club out there for Strat, and they're going to be looking on the internet and digging and digging and digging as much as they can to try and find old content of Strat to pick on.
Tropical
Well,
Storm
I did actually have to
4213.
delete an old YouTube channel that was not Tropical Storm 4213.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like even cringier video game.
Oh boy.
It's completely deleted. You can't find it anymore.
Ah.
Fortunately for
You didn't
myself.
keep the raw videos.
The Tropical Storm 4213 ones are still there, and I don't care if I can't get rid of them because everyone has the funny sound bites from them at this point.
So you didn't keep the raw videos of your old ones?
No, because they were recorded on my phone.
Tut tut. I still have my old computer video recordings from 2006.
Yeah, but Nathan,
Oh my God.
I didn't use a computer. I didn't know how to use screen recording software back then.
But no one ain't gonna see those.
Nathan, I didn't know how to use
Yes.
a computer to record, so what I did is I took a piece of like plastic from a notebook binder, and I taped it on top of my computer screen, and I'd use a dry erase marker to draw on the computer screen. Use my phone to
That's
record
right.
myself drawing on the screen.
That's right.
That was my graphical capabilities back 7.5 years ago.
That was amazing. It was legendary.
It was bloody disgusting.
Groundbreaking.
I thought it was
Visionary.
Number 10.
I thought it was like really innovative, but it was
Oh,
just not good.
well, I mean, for a little Strat, I suppose. Well, how strong was Hurricane Sandy?
Enough to knock down some trees.
It was an intensity that did things and became a superstorm.
Strat
Enough
couldn't
said,
go.
it doesn't even matter how strong it was. It caused a lot of damage. It had a pressure of a Cat 3, even though it was a Cat 1 at landfall. I mean, or post-tropical cyclone at landfall.
Hit
It would be
Strat's area
chemical.
pretty bad. He couldn't go foraging for nuts for weeks.
I went trick-or-treating like 2 days later, dude. What the heck are you talking about?
Weeks.
That's-
Stop changing the narrative.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I literally went trick-or-treating 2 days later. Like there were
Alright.
power lines and stuff down there. We really shouldn't have, but we
Yeah,
did.
okay. Alright, here's another one. What was the worst food that Strat has ever made? Okay, so what's Strat going to admit to here? And what was Strat's
no.
biggest actual cooking failure like? It's a good question,
man.
really.
When I first cooked burgers, like on my own, because I never really cooked burgers before. I've done a lot of like pork cooking, but I've never done burgers. It's hard to see when it's cooked. I totally did not cook them all the way through properly the first time I cooked them.
It's raw.
Yeah, it was raw. And I had to reheat them and like make sure they're actually cooked properly and stuff. That was a mistake. That I'll admit to.
There's just a question there as well from, well, I must say that some people on our chat rooms really enjoy Monsoon Jr.'s track thingy-majig. What's it called?
Cyclone Sim.
Cyclone Sim. Well, they're in the comments right now saying, in before Force 13 does Southwest Indian Ocean What Might Have Been series in 2021. I could tell you it actually is on the cards. I don't know when it will be, but it is going to happen. We've got the data. I just don't know when because of how busy we always are. But it can be done everywhere. Southwest Indian Ocean, North Indian Ocean, Australia, South Pacific, they can all be done. It's a matter of when.
It is possible.
And about whether there'll be a track of Hurricane Marco, the best you're going to get is the actual full animation of the season.
I thought we already had that.
Didn't we? No, we did a track of Marco, didn't we?
We have that.
Did we?
We have that.
I'm not
We actually
sure.
do. Promise you, we got it.
Well,
Yes, we
I
do.
mean, if in doubt,
We
search
definitely
for
have
it on
it.
our channel. You know,
The track of
I
Hurricane Marco.
utilize the search function on my own channel very often because in fact, we are about I think 20 videos away from 4,000 now.
It's a lot, yeah.
something like that.
Well, look at the
Yeah,
track
we
ahead.
did.
Yeah, we have. It was
We did
months
do
ago.
it. Okay, well there it is. So search harder, I guess. I don't know.
God, someone's asking if we've ever been in a hurricane before. I guess it depends on region for some. I know Xavier and myself were in 2 this year, Faye and
Yes.
Isaias. And then, but really before that, we hadn't really had anything since we were much younger. Sandy and Irene were the last 2 before that, so it really broke a drought up here.
I mean, I've experienced hurricane force winds, but it wasn't an actual hurricane. This was way back 12, 13 years ago now.
Hypothet wants us to says you should 100% totally definitely do a windstorm season animation. All I can say to that is noted.
Noted.
Yeah, I think there are some good content ideas going forward, though, especially in like the off season, whether it be that kind of things. But we do have a lot of things, not just for the main channel, but for other stuff. I know when there's lulls in animation work, I want to ship some of the up and comers off to make some animations for the Earthquake channel, so that there's actual other material there other than just the 24/7 stream. And I think there's a lot of other things that can be done around weather animations in general that really enhance things for people.
Well, there we are. That's that then. The Strat's got that part out as well. He's always thinking, hey, we haven't had a David sighting today.
Where is he? Is he online?
I spoke to him earlier today.
It says he's on Do Not Disturb, so
But tell you what, for next Sunday, because we will be here again, what date's that? The 3rd of January.
3rd of January.
We'll be here again. So if maybe we should do a poll, Strat. You know how much you like polls on the Force 13 community.
Yeah, polls.
Maybe a poll about who the viewers want to see the most on the next Force 13 Sundays. Someone that doesn't usually come on.
Okay. Well, we need suggestions of who's going to be put on, because
there's
I want...
David, and there's
John?
There's Marcel, and there's Marcel's going to win then, isn't he? And
Yes.
John?
John Curry.
Marcel getting on
and I don't know.
Michael Scott?
I don't know.
So, like, the
I
top
need
10
more than
people
in
the poll.
YouTube gives you top 10. YouTube doesn't give you 10 as like a number slot. I think it gives you 5 at most.
Yeah. Well,
so.
Hmm.
You know, here,
actually, hold on. No. Here's something. Just reminding me there in the comments. Someone. Let's see if we can invite back someone who we haven't seen in God knows how long.
Who would that be?
I don't know. They might be watching. For all we know.
I don't know.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Or
Thank
hey, if you got any suggestions, just click that button that I just put in the chat message via a hotkey. Join the Discord server. Go to Chit Chat. Ping me and tell me who you'd want on that isn't usually on. And there you go.
I mean, I've got one person in mind, Nathan.
Oh yes.
We all I'm gonna say is we rode on his bus recently.
Michael.
Oh.
Scott?
Wait, what are you suggesting? I have no idea what's going on.
Nothing. There's an interesting question there. When did you start making your YouTube channel, and will you stop it?
No.
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 I don't know. I mean, are you talking about this one, or are you talking about my... I actually have a personal channel. I haven't done much on it for God knows how long. But I'd like to do more on that. Hey, if anyone wants to collab on my personal channel, then just send me a... I don't know where this is leading. Of course, we've got our platforms, if you do want to get in touch with the team, on social media, Facebook and Twitter, and we're also on Discord. That's where most of our community lives. Something like 1,550 members on our Discord server at this point. It's wild.
Yeah, it's a 1550 something now. It's a great community, honestly. One of my favorite things to do just casually is just pop in there and see what's up.
And then he gets berated by everyone in the chat. No,
yeah,
people generally treat Strat with respect. We want people to treat Strat with respect. You know.
I'm not like a delicate little
He's delicate. He deserves it. I mean, Strat actually. I've said this before. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Without Strat, we probably wouldn't have grown half as much this year.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's the same. Look, I'm 5'3". I'm tiny. I'm not delicate. You know.
That's not my height, though.
Sure. I am.
older than you.
Like, no one knows my true power until I show it off. So you can't just assume I'm delicate, man.
Anyway,
I've done a lot of things.
Strat, I'm older than you, and I'm about the same height as you. Huh?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
You're
I
a bit
feel
taller than
great.
that, Christian, aren't you?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think you'd be like Alex the Moron when you saw him. He's smaller than you, right? He's about the size of Strat.
Oh, I mean, I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to compare myself to you now, because I have no idea.
I was a little bit taller than you. You must be about 5'5" or 5'6".
I really don't know.
It's a curse to be down this low sometimes. But hey, you don't get hit by any doors or stuff.
Hey, I'm 5'4", so
Hey,
I know.
there we go. And I didn't actually answer that question. When did I start making the YouTube channel? Force 13 launched on November 30th, 2011. There was an old channel before that when I started animating. My first animation was September 17th, 2010, which is an age ago now. 10 years.
Gosh, I saw that. It's like, oh my god. It's like the cartoon map.
Oh yes, it was dreadful.
It was dreadful.
You can still you can actually watch those on my personal channel still. They're still there. Yes.
There's some more going on right here. Someone said they watched 10 of our videos today. That is fantastic to hear. It's happy that
we need to give them something for that.
Someone said, how do you get me to play Kerbal Space Program for the first time? Well, it's already happened, so don't sweat that. What do you plan on doing for the 10-year anniversary?
I don't know where we're gonna go.
You got a full year to figure it out.
We've got a full year, but it's gonna. I mean, people are gonna be expecting something huge. And I'm not sure we can do huge.
Well, you know what? How about this? Why don't we aim 10-year anniversary to have a silver play button at that time?
Well, there is that, but also, I mean, I don't know if the world's back to some semblance of normal, we could pack out a stadium somewhere or something, just do a rock concert. Oh no!
Hey, you never know. If Force 13 funds it, I'd be glad to fly out to a stadium. You know, have the whole team at a panel or something.
I don't. Well, I must say, I mean, you know, as soon as things do get a little bit more favourable, the US tour will happen at some point.
Yeah, and that should be pretty exciting.
In the future. Well, you know what? It's like 10 years. You know, we're based on growth, probably going to be near 100K on this channel at that time.
In 10 years, I'd hope so.
10 years.
I think we're in honestly, if you want my honest opinion, a good spot with the kind of content we're releasing, even over the offseason, have some evergreen things that just bring in more ambient stuff.
Strat, I'm sorry.
Here we go. Strat going on with his speeches now.
I think at that point, maybe we just unveil something new and have like a big compilation, like the best of, every year or something.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
Hey, Strat.
Yeah?
I just want you to know I interpreted your statement as 10 years from now we'd be close to 100K, not 10 years from the birth of the channel.
No.
That's why I was so confused. I just realized I completely interpreted that wrong.
I thought you realised ages ago. There's plenty more questions. We're about to run out of time, though. When is the 1997 Westpac What Might Have Been coming? We do plan to go back to 1971, I think it is, for the Westpac. But we were missing data for the 90s. I think we have got that. But I don't know when it's going to be.
Finally got that.
I think. I can't remember. I think so. What is our opinion on the phone expert? Someone who animates and doesn't appear to be an expert on phones, which I found rather surprising when I saw the channel. But nonetheless, sometimes he's in our chat, actually. and tell Strat to get Nathan rolled.
Oh no.
Oh, I actually been meaning to obtain that video clip again, but like a better like superimposition of the head.
What
you
is
never
my
know.
opinion on Thomas's treatment of Marcel in Golf with Your Friends? It was deplorable.
Oh dear.
That was a beautiful cut.
There's a reason this man was on the naughty list, alright? We know why. We understand.
Yeah.
You got all this year for good reason. Good reason, my man.
Good reason, my man.
It's all
Santa got a good reason, my man.
This is exactly why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
You want to be on the naughty list too? Is that what I'm hearing right now? Is that what you're saying?
And on that note, we will be finishing tonight's stream with Strat's lovely face. What we'll do is we'll cross over to the Force 13 UK webcam with the music that it's showing for a minute or two, and then we'll turn this thing off. It's been great to have you once again here on Force 13 Sundays. We will be back again next weekend on January the 3rd, where we'll be chatting more nonsense for an hour. Strat?
Yeah?
You like that?
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Thank you.
That sounds good.
And there is the... Well, thank you very much, team. We'll take you off the line now. Very much appreciated. And as you can see here with the music in the background is the Force 13 UK webcam. Still looking like a clear night. Could be a light dusting of snow in the morning. We'll wait and see whether that comes to fruition or not. But plenty more chances later on. But yeah, looking pretty clear out there as far as I can see. And that's on the Force 13 UK channel, which you can check out at any time, and our 24/7 automated streaming service on the main channel, currently covering Tropical Depression Charlene. That's all for now from us. Good night, and we hope you've had a good holiday period, which is still ongoing, of course, and a new year on the way. Our next live event will be New Year's Eve at 10 PM UTC. We'll be there. See you then.